Hello again, this is Robert Veach here. This is my video review of the Otdair, O-T-D-A-I-R, their 18-in-1 LED flashlight, solar power tactical safety hammer, high lumens, USB rechargeable. It's a power bank, 5 LED blinking modes. It can be used for outdoor, camping, hiking, car repair, just a lot of different things. So this is the flashlight you see in front of you, and it comes with the USB charging cable, and also this is the cable that you can use to charge your devices. This has a very nice cord on the back of it. I've never seen one this nice where you could adjust so you can tension it up to your hands, and I've never seen that before in a flashlight. Just before I start, this is one of the nicest quality flashlights I've tested, and I've tested probably 50 flashlights on my channel, so that's saying a lot. So off the bat, you notice you see a little green LED right there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. That's because it's receiving the studio lights and it's showing that the silicone cells are charging. So looking at this, you can see it has some unique features on here. First thing I'm going to show is it has a focusability of the light. So if I were to turn the light on, I could actually change the focal point of that light. And we're going to show that against a green screen. And you have different settings for power and blinking. So the first setting is the brightest, second is the medium, and then the third is the blinking. Before I go into the other features, because there are a lot of features on here, it has a little cutting blade right there, and that will allow you to cut a seat belt in an emergency. And then on the other side, it has a hammer hardened piece so that you could actually crack the glass in your car, which is really nice. And on the other side over here, there is a magnet that right over there, as you can see, and that magnet will allow you to put it against pieces of metal that will allow this thing to hold in place, so you can use it as possibly a work light. So I want to demonstrate the magnet function on here. So you're going to have a plate, and this is for drawing straight lines, and it has a certain percentage of steel and stainless steel in here, but it's ferromagnetic. So that magnet goes right on there, and you can see that it holds it vertically. Now of course it's not going to hold it horizontally, but it holds it vertically. There it is again, another example. Let me shut the light off so that you can see better. So you can see it's holding it right there. It's off the table and it's on there really nicely. So they picked a very strong magnet to hold this, which is nice. And over here there is a silicone cover, and you could see the charge port right there, and there's a status LED. We're going to show how to charge this and show the status, and then there's the port that you can charge your devices with right there. It's all laid out quite nicely. So here I have it charging with the micro USB, and you can see that the LED blinks blue, and when it's done charging it will go to a solid blue. So here it is after about 2 hours. You can see that it went to solid blue, telling me that it is fully charged. And then you'll notice on the back there is another button opposite the power button right there. And that is an emergency alarm button, and it's very loud. I'm going to show you. Extremely loud. There is a piezo speaker set in the back of this. Very clever. So let's go over some of the specs of this, because I have a spec sheet right here. So the LED, when you're charging it, on the back right there, it will be blinking, and then it'll go solid green. This lets you know that it's completely charged, and I'm going to show you that. That alarm that I just played was 120 decibels for the techies out there. That is very, very loud. That status LED flashes blue, and we're going to show that. Then it goes to solid blue after it is fully charged. The solar cells on here, the multicrystalline silicone solar cells, They produce 5 volts at 50 milliamp hours. This is a 2000 milliamp hour internal battery. So you could do the math. It's going to take 2000 divided by 50. That's how many hours it'll take to charge the 2000 milliamp hour. It's a LiPo 18650 that is inside here. Now the whole thing is constructed out of high quality aluminum alloy, and the overall the weight of this is 338 grams, and the length is 197 millimeters, and it's 31 millimeters wide. The main LED that you see on there, you notice it has a really nice lens on there, and you can see as you focus it changes. You can see the actual LED chip right there. That is really nice. That helps focus the light. This is a 10 watt LED, and it is 500 lumens, and the color temperature is very white, 7500 nanometers. The side lights right here, which we haven't showed yet, they're 150 lumen and 8500 nanometers. And then there's red and blue, which are 620 nanometers and 460 nanometers. Now, in terms of how long this thing will stay when it's powered, this light, by the way, will transmit an image up to 300 meters. If you're running that main light 100%, it will last 2 to 3 hours, the battery. At 50%, it'll last 8 to 9 hours. The emergency flashing lights alone, which I'm going to show, it'll be 18 to 20 hours, which is nice. There's also a status indicator right there, and it will shut off when the voltage of this goes below 2.8 volts, telling you that you need to charge the battery either in the sun or using that little charge port and the included cable. Now, just going back to the operation of this, when you turn this on, that was the first brightness, then the next one, and then flashing. So if you hold this down, this button, in any one of those modes, you get the side lights on there, and that's nice. It's very nice because there's wide light, because there is all those LEDs dispersed in a really nice pattern on there. If you hold it down again, there's where you get the emergency light. And it's pretty effective. So if you were to put this on your car with a magnet or on the road, then you could actually get some attention, because at night this is extremely bright. And then if you hold it again, it shuts off, and then it goes back to the normal mode of operation. So you're not going to get to this emergency mode unless you hold that button down right there. And again, you have that other emergency alarm right there. And so you're all set. In any kind of a crisis, you're all set. Now, since this is all charged now, we can take this included cable and we can plug it in to the port right on this flashlight. And you then could charge anything you want that uses a micro USB port. So I'm going to put this on my phone, and if I look at the port right here, let's show you right here. So I have a charge indicator right there. It's hard to see, but it is charging the phone. And another example is, let's say you have other devices. Here is a LED flashlight, and if I put this in the port on there right there, you could see that you have a red indicator, and it is charging this flashlight. So you could charge a lot of devices with a 2000 milliamp reserve, so that's nice. So not only mobile phones, but anything that uses the micro USB port on there, you're all set to go. So here I have the studio lights off, and I have the flashlight on the table, and a calibrate distance away of about 12 feet to my green screen area, and I have a lux meter, and I have the flashlight on the middle position of the zoom lens, and you can see that it's producing 1788 lux. Now, that's not lumens, because I can't measure lumens, but that is very, very bright at 12 feet. I've tested a lot of flashlights, so this is a very bright flashlight. I want to show something else. I have the flashlight on now for about 5 minutes, and we're going to do some thermal tests here. So I have a thermal gun, and I got the table set at about 71, 72 degrees, and I'm going to pass it over the LED right there, and you can see that it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's good. So what's happening is the flashlight, because of all the anodized aluminum on here, it has this whole big surface area to dissipate that heat. And that's good, because that's going to keep that LED working for the lifetime that they specify, which is about 50,000 hours. So here I have my green screen area, and you can see the focus, how nice you can focus down even to the chip level right there of the LED. That's nice. So at about 6 feet away, I'm getting about a 5-foot diameter at 6 feet away, and it focuses down to about a foot box. So that focus is really nice, so that you could be outside and you could shine the light and focus it where you want the light, because the closer you make it or the smaller you make it, the higher the lumens, and the further away you make it, the less the lumens. So you can determine what you want to illuminate with this flashlight, which is a nice feature. The seller has a warranty that comes with this, and they allow you to contact them on Amazon, and this is high quality product, and it comes with a return policy and friendly customer service provided by Otdair. So you can just contact them if you have any issues with it. I don't think you're going to have any problems. It seems to be very good quality. So overall, what do I think about the Otdair, their 18-in-1 LED flashlight, solar powered tactical flashlight, safety hammer, seatbelt cutting, USB rechargeable power bank, 5 blinking modes, emergency lights, outdoor camping, hiking, car repair. This thing has so many features in it that I can't even all say it in one review video. So I really love this product. I think the quality is great, and I think that you're going to really love it also. It's going to be one of those things you want to keep in each one of your cars. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to alert you new video uploads. And if you like this review, please hit the like button. I hope the information I presented helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.